If you're wondering why my mic might sound a little bit low today compared to my usual content, it's very simple. There is something with Discord where I cannot get when I capture audio from Discord, I can't get it to be loud. So the only way that I can make it so that I'm not like blaringly louder than the person on Discord is to lower my mic. I've tried everything. I can't seem to boost the Discord audio. I don't know how that works. But I've done many calls through Discord before and they work as long as I do this adjustment. So it should work. All right. Now, you may notice Review Tech is not here yet. He's late. I'm not kidding. I was all ready to set up, ready to go. And he contacted me this morning and said, I'm going to be late by about 15 minutes. So he's supposed to be here in about 10 minutes or so. And when he gets here, I will invite him and we will begin. But since this is a very special episode, and many of you maybe are not familiar with the way that I run these kind of podcasts. It's not just me talking to you about topics. Instead, it's going to be me with a guest. All right. Allow me to cover some of the ground rules of how this is going to go. All right. So number one, and I have a guest on, all right, whether it's Review Tech or anyone, that person is giving me their undivided attention, meaning they took time out of their day. They stopped whatever they were doing in order to actually be on the show. And because of that, I'm not going to be distracted or interrupted by anything. What do I mean? I mean, today, I am not going to be having pop-ups on the screen for contributions. I'm not going to be having shout-outs, okay? I'm not going to be speaking with Stream Chat. Normally, these are all common things that I would do on any given stream of mine. But being that this is a special event, all right, I don't want that to interrupt, the time of us. Our time's valuable, right? And I also don't want this to be a 7-hour appearance. I would like to keep it, concise, maybe keep him here for about 90 minutes, 2 hours, maybe. Depends on how it goes, right? So because of that, I don't want to be distracted constantly with, I have to shout this one out. I have to do this. I have to answer this question. Instead, it's going to be me and Rich, all right? So please understand that. Now, after this appearance ends, likely what I will do is take a break and then come back and do what I like to call a decompression stream, where we can kind of sit here and talk about everything that just happened. And I'm sure some people will give their opinions. At that point, anyone who has contributed during the course of the actual stream, I will give a shout out for their contributions, okay? And get them on the leaderboard and so on and so forth, all right? So it will be a normal stream, but it will be later on after Rich has been on the show, and we'll be all good then, all right? So I just want to let everyone know that's how it's going to go. I don't want... Now, listen, I know people are probably going to try to be, getting Rich's attention. They're going to be insulting him and stuff. I know how it goes. That's why I'm paying no attention. That's why there's no pop-ups on the screen or anything. I'm not going to have people, pop-ups saying nasty stuff about him and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. Again, he's our guest. Got to treat him with respect, dignity, just like he's always treated me. Right? Jasper Kitty. Now, Jasper, I'm going to be a little busy today. He's very needy today. Okay? He's very needy today. And so he might interrupt the podcast several times. Oh, it looks like Rich may be ready. Hold on one second. I think he may be ready. So what I will do is I'm going to get Jasper Kitty off my lap here. Okay? And let me just make sure that things are muted. It is muted for now until I want to make sure that he's all good before we get started here. All right, let me get my headphones on. Okay. For one sec. So first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute the mic. I'm going to get the stuff working on Discord with him first. Then I'm going to get it working here through the stream. And then we're going to begin. All right. So FYI, it's going to take a minute. There's nothing you can do if the person's not already on the call. You have to do this live. Sorry for those who want, tech immediately. And, whoa, why isn't it live right now? I'm working on it. Okay. All right, we'll mute the mic, and I'll be back in a moment, and we will get stuff going. Fair enough. So let me. Okay, ready? Get that out of there, and I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, 1 second, everyone. I just got to mute this. Okay. Folks, Review Tech is having tech issues. So as soon as his tech issues are done, we'll begin. I'm waiting for him to get it fixed, and I'll keep you in the loop. I'm ready to go, and I'm waiting for him to figure his stuff out. So we'll start as soon as he fixes it. Alrighty then.